This is probably one of the craziest situations on the internet right now. The P words that are in power and that are controlling society are finally freaking out. Chris Hansen, professional pedo catcher, is working on a documentary that will investigate Roblox's handling of child safety issues. Now, if you are a child or a parent, you know what's going on, because Roblox is one of the biggest games in the world. Every kid is playing Roblox. Every parent's kid is playing Roblox. Roblox is addictive as hell, and there is a massive pedophile problem on Roblox. Roblox is a kids game where pedophiles lure kids and actually meet up with them on the platform, allegedly. So this is absolutely insane, and people are finally starting to look into it. So I'll give you an example. I have a nephew that's addicted to Roblox, and some random guy in his Roblox chat room asked him for his address. And he gave the guy his address. He gave the dude his actual address, bro. Like, this is what happened to my nephew. So I know this personally. I've personally seen this happen. All right, it's a kid. It's like a 4-year-old kid, 5-year-old kid. He doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. But this is a real crazy thing that happens. So anyway, it got so much worse because this is Taylor Lorenz. She used to be a journalist for the Washington Post. Then she got fired because she supports terrorists and she told Americans to go kill Donald Trump. I'm taking artistic liberties, but she made a video titled "Someone Has to Do It" regarding someone needing to kill Trump. So Taylor Lorenz claims that the Roblox anti-ICE protesters are facing police violence. There's police brutality in Roblox, the video game, and she's like not standing for it. Okay, the anti-ICE protest in Roblox faced police violence. Now, obviously, based as fuck, absolutely beat the shit out of them ICE police officers in Roblox. But do you know the best part? Citing a child who texted her, "We all got shot by the police during a virtual protest." First of all, based virtual police. Immigrant hunting in Roblox, fuck yeah. World is nature's healing, whatever, all that. But this is the craziest part. This is absolutely the craziest part. She's texting children! She's texting children, bro, in Roblox! So obviously everyone's making fun of her for this because, like, dog, what the fuck are you doing? So, Hassan never said anything about people in Iraq, nor did he say about the people in America. Iraq is not imperialist global superpower, nor was Iraq tied to 9/11. And this is her basically supporting the America deserves 9/11 statement by everyone's favorite retard on Twitch, Hassan Piker. You cut off the second part of Hassan's sentence. He said, no, we brought it on ourselves. 9/11 happened as a result of decades of atrocities committed to the U.S. We deserve 9/11, according to this. So, 9/11, but in Roblox. Everyone is making fun of her for this Roblox thing because it's really funny. She's texting children. Now, Roblox obviously has a pedophile problem to the point that Roblox is trying their best to push back on the allegations. We're doing a deep dive into the Roblox pedophile situation, and honestly, I wanted to bring awareness to this. If you're a parent and your kids are addicted to Roblox, disable every fucking chat function you can, or just straight up remove it from their gamer repertoire. You should not be letting them play it unsupervised with an open chat. Absolutely not. So, you never know. They might be texting with pedophiles or Taylor Lorenz, which is arguably worse. So, this is what Asmongold said, and this is shocking.
Now, I also saw, obviously, I was driving to fucking, the gas station today, and they said on the radio that if your kid got groomed on Roblox, I'm not even kidding you, to call because there's, a class action lawsuit that's being filed against Roblox, right? They are in a bad situation. This is what class action, yeah, exactly. I heard this on the radio today.
So it's actually happening. It is actually fucking happening. Kids getting groomed on Roblox because parents can't be bothered to take care of their own children and decide to let Roblox groom their kids instead. And I mean, take care of them, obviously. It's happening at such an insane rate that they're actually making a actual massive class action lawsuit against Roblox for protecting pedophiles. Now, I know what you're thinking. They're not protecting pedophiles. They just happen to be pedophiles on the Roblox site. And Taylor Lorenz, who's arguably worse than pedophiles. I'm not gonna lie. She's kind of evil. Dude, she's texting children to write about ICE. What the fuck are you doing? You call yourself a journalist, bitch? Oh my God. I mean, she does support terrorists and 9/11 and executing the, president of the United States. So yeah, I think she's a pretty horrible creature, but I'll never take an opportunity to make fun of Taylor Lorenz and let it go, because journalists are subhuman. All right, now I've said this before and I'll say it again. All right, it's very important. You have to understand something. This is the human rights tier list according to Nuxanor. All right, the human rights tier list according to Nuxanor. So here you have the S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and F tier right at the very bottom. So over here in S tier, we have kids. All right, they are S tier human rights. Protect them at all cost. At all cost. A tier, parents, right? Parents, productive members of society, soldiers, you know, the goats. The goats that are putting their lives on the line to protect our country. B tier, Joe. Right, this is your average Joe tier. Everyone else has B tier human rights. In C tier, you have politicians. Politicians, for sure, yeah. Politicians, and journalists. Journalists go over here. All of them, C tier human rights, in my opinion. And in F tier, you have terrorists, terries, fuck them all, let them die, don't care, fuck these assholes, and pedophiles. All right, this is the human rights tier list, in my opinion. All right, so thank you for joining my tier list. So right, so Taylor Lorenz is a C tier human rights, and the other people on Roblox are F tier human rights. So I'm really glad we were able to put this into our moral perspective. I'm really glad we're able to do this. It's very important. So anyway, Moist Critical made a couple of videos talking about this, because there is a crazy predator problem on Roblox, and Roblox is directly fucking protecting these people. All right, Roblox is protecting the pedophiles, because in my opinion, they're trying to save their reputation. I didn't do too deep of a dive into this before, so let's do it together, gamers. Lock in, boys and girls. Let's up those numbers. On this channel, we support putting pedophiles and terrorists in wood chippers. If this is bothersome to you, I suggest you leave. We support the wood chipper doctrine. It's where you put them in the wood chipper foot first and put it on slow. All right, that's in my opinion. Alternatively, the penis guillotine. All right, it's a patent pending.
Roblox is a platform that needs no introduction, yet every time I talk about it, I feel compelled to remind people that this is like one of the most profitable things on the planet. This game has become more popular than oxygen. Sure, all of you already know that. There's not a soul on this planet that hasn't at least heard the name Roblox.
I don't know, man. We have got to do something about this. Kids are really addicted to this shit. Like, every time, bro. Every time. And, like, it's crazy. Like, I'll talk to my sister-in-law and be like, yo, you gotta stop him from playing Roblox. Stop him from playing Roblox. He does it all day. He plays Roblox all day. He talks to people there. And it's like, what do you mean? People aren't real on the internet. He's just a kid. He's just having a good time. And it's like Minecraft on crack. Except Minecraft, you don't have conversations with random freaks. Dude!
You could live underground just feeding off dirt, and somehow I'm sure the name Roblox made it down to the subterranean culture. Like, it is actually that big. But for some parents that stay in the know about the happenings on the online space, Roblox is a name that might send some shivers down your spine.
Yeah.
Because there is a big problem in the community that has existed for a while, one that the Roblox headquarters plugs its ears to and even actively tries to bury or dissuade people from trying to solve the problem themselves. That problem being predators.
Now, it's crazy to think about this because, like, bro, every boomer out there that says people on the internet aren't real, they totally forget about the tier list. The kids are S tier, okay, and pedos are F tier. All right. Now these assholes go for that. Like this is a thing, unfortunately. Okay, literally. Oh my god, dude. Wood chipper them, all of them, every single one. Why are we doing this?
There have been innumerable cases of Roblox predators preying on children through the platform. It's led to so many national headlines about this issue, and it's gotten so bad that there are YouTubers and like vigilante groups on the game that have taken matters into their own hands to try and catch and get these predators arrested so they can make the platform safer for children. Roblox themselves don't do enough to keep the platform safe, so the community has taken it upon themselves to do it themselves.
First of all, immediately, this is retarded. All right, the Roblox devs, the people that are running that shit, first of all, they're printing billions of dollars. How profitable is Roblox? All right, we gotta ask the big guy the question. All right, we gotta ask the big guy, and I'm not talking about God, because We ain't bothering God with Roblox. God doesn't like Roblox, I've decided. All right, this is my analysis. How profitable is Roblox? No yapping answer. Fuck you, AI with their infinite... All right, Mecha Hitler, what do we got? Roblox is not profitable, reporting a net loss of $1 billion in 2024. Right? That's not true. What the fuck? Listen, maybe that's Roblox doing like tax write-offs and shit, like to scam the government. But that ain't true. How much does Roblox make a year? Okay, Roblox generated $3.6 billion in 2024. This is tax write-off, like corporate rich billionaire tax loophole bullshit. All right, that's retarded. But yeah, they generated $3.6 billion in 2024. They are incredibly profitable. They could hire someone to make sure that there aren't pedophiles in the fucking servers talking to 4-year-old children, okay? Absolutely, they should be able to do that, okay? But they don't. So the fact that you need Roblox Batman to show up and start hunting pedophiles themselves immediately shows that there is a massive issue.
Like, Roblox always claims that they're working on it, but they're really not. They're doing the equivalent of going to the gym and hitting 2 sets of dilly-dally and calling it a day. They don't actually do.
This is like saying, yeah, I did a lot of research into a topic, and instead of actually researching the topic, you were watching a Hassan Piker live stream yapping about something.
Too much for this.
Has sent a cease and desist letter to me, a 22-year-old, versus a multi-billion-dollar company.
Bro.
Threats of litigation because I catch predators on their platform.
So not only does Roblox not do anything to actually hunt the pedophiles or stop the pedophiles, but they are suing YouTubers that are hunting the pedophiles on Roblox because, well, obviously it gives them a bad name, right? Like, from their perspective, like this is like classic evil corporate greed shit, right? Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. We got corpos, right? That goes on C-tier human rights immediately. Abso-fucking-lutely, without even a shadow of a doubt. This is insane. Like, right? If someone makes a video with 1 million views saying hunting pedophiles on Roblox, and that is giving Roblox a bad name, right? Because, you know, they're hunting pedophiles on Roblox. Implying that there's pedophiles on Roblox, giving Roblox a bad reputation. So instead of actually, you know, solving the problem of getting rid of the fucking pedophiles, they're getting rid of the people hunting the pedophiles to stop their bad reputation. Like, this is exactly what VShojo did to me. Like, there was a swatter that was calling themselves VShojo, and I exposed them, and VShojo tried to cancel me because I was giving them a bad reputation. Like, dude, it's crazy. I got so much shit for that. For years. Endless shit. Unbelievable backstab. It's so disgusting. Every corpo is in this category, by the way. Fuck these assholes. Unreal.
In the last year, me and my team have gotten 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community.
First of all, holy based, this man is a hero. Give him a trophy. What a goat. What an absolute legend this guy is. Second of all, Roblox, there were 6 pedophiles that were arrested that were using your platform to hunt children. You should thank these people. You should pay for Roblox predator hunters, okay? You should make it an open position in your company. Hunting pedophiles in Roblox. Holy fucking shit. And his reward for being the GOAT? Lifetime Roblox ban. Sued by $1 billion company. Insane.
All of them have admitted to doing this before to other Roblox users.
This is a YouTuber named Schlep who has been working to get predators arrested that are preying on children through the Roblox platform.
Bro, dude, I'm telling you, man. Every time I do this, like, the world is not beating the run by pedophile allegations. I'll be real. I've been going down the like the globalism, like, conspiracy theory rabbit hole. Like, I've been really looking into this shit. And I'll be real. I'm gonna tell you something very very controversial. I really think that that the world is run by pedophiles. like I used to be like, nah, that's bullshit. But nah, bro, I don't know, bro. Welcome to the void. I'm there. I'm fucking there. We got everyone covering up for Epstein. Oh my god, I can't believe Trump is covering for Epstein. Yeah, and Biden covered for Epstein for 4 years. And now Trump is gonna cover for Epstein for 4 years. Dog, I'm just saying, man, there's some crazy shit going on. Crazy shit happening. These elites like him young, brother. This is fucking crazy.
And Roblox has now permanently banned him, like IP ban, banished all of his accounts to the Shadow Realm, and he is facing potential legal problems for this. It's pretty odd considering Roblox willingly turns a blind eye to the pedophile plague on their platform, but will laser focus, dial in, and fucking call in, like, the asteroid that wiped out the dinosaurs in order to try and wipe out people like Schlep that try and stop the predators themselves. So instead of stopping the predators, Roblox stops the people stopping the predators. It's really backwards, if you ask me. That shit doesn't make any sense. Like, just let that marinate in your head for a moment. Like, I understand vigilante groups can sometimes be a problem, but when you as the company are doing nothing to actually stop it yourself, what other options are there? The community has to take matters into their own hands and start policing themselves to try and keep the platform safe. So
first of all, that shouldn't even be a thing. It should not be a thing, okay? It should absolutely not be a thing. That the community needs to get random vigilantes to catch predators on Roblox because the actual Roblox community, is losing their fucking shit over it.
Since Roblox is really dropping the ball on it. Like, for some reason, they don't even get out of bed when they hear about a pedophile on the platform, but if they hear about a YouTuber doing something to stop that, shit, they fire up like Dracula. They set up like the...
I mean, realistically, this is just a corpo going for and rooting for their corpo interest, and because no one is going to directly be tied to this, it's absolutely diabolical. That's why, honestly, we need to get the boomers out of office, all right? There are too many boomers that are running the country, and these boomers are not aware of the actual issues that are going on in modern society. All right, the boomers, they're all sitting there and they're, yapping about random bullshit that's not really affecting anybody, and they don't know what's going on. They have no idea. Like, there are terrorist supporters on Twitch that are slandering people and telling their audience to execute politicians, all right? Zero movement, nothing gets done. It's on the internet. It doesn't even count. You have corporations that are actively protecting pedophiles and suing people that are trying to catch pedophiles because, well, it hurts their reputation if there are people hunting pedophiles on the platform. And because of that, they're suing them. No one says a word. In my opinion, you are aiding and abetting pedophiles and should be treated as such. This is absolutely insane. Insane. I don't know if you remember, a couple years ago, there was this guy, Ruben Sim. Apparently, he exposed the head of the Roblox moderation team as a freak, and they sued him for $6 million. This is what they do. This is how they silence people. They don't actually put a name on it. They're just the nebulous, nameless Roblox corporation that's making $3.6 billion a year. All right? And they're out there destroying the little people that cannot fight back, and they're protecting pedophiles to do it. In my opinion, this needs to be national headlines because every kid plays Roblox. Every kid. You know what? We'll even put this into the AI also. All right. By your estimate, what % of American kids aged, let's say, 5 to 8, played Roblox? No yap. No yap. All right, but 15%. 15% of children are playing Roblox. 15%, okay? That's millions of people, okay? This is crazy. Holy shit. In 2025, 20%. Oh, never mind. Wait. This was including more. Oh my, 20%. A fifth of children played Roblox. It has 100 million active users. And it's one of the biggest pedophile stomping grounds in human history. This is Epstein's Island on crack, okay? There were 100 victims on Epstein's Island or 1,000 victims on Epstein's Island. There are potentially tens of thousands of victims in Roblox. Lord, give me your strength. And let's try to get the patent in for the penis guillotine.
The Undertaker, and they get to business. They go to work. So, this is not the first time this has happened. They have come after people like Schlepp before, the people that are actively trying to make the platform safer, and it just doesn't make any sense. The CEO seems to be too busy trying to pitch Roblox as a dating platform in addition to being for gaming.
There's no way this is real. Roblox CEO continues his pitch of Roblox as a dating site. Dog, bro. This is the fucking elites. Literally ruining children. Okay? Alright, not to get all conspiratorial on your ass. This is literally the elites showing up and they're like, yeah, we are going to ruin your children now. That's what we're doing today. Yeah. Fuck, that's brutal.
I already made a video talking about the lunacy.
Breaking news! Someone just linked this to me. I'm actually in shock. Hold up. I'm actually in shock. Wait a second. What is happening? Bro, Attorney General Liz Murrill. Breaking. Today I'm suing Roblox, the #1 gaming site for children and teens and a breeding ground for sex predators. Due to Roblox lack of safety protocols and endangers the safety of the children of Louisiana. Roblox is overrun with harmful content and child predators because it prioritizes user growth, revenue, and profits above child safety. Every parent should be aware of the clear and present danger posed to children in Roblox so they can prevent the unthinkable from ever happening. Based state of Louisiana. Oh my glob. That is crazy. Based. Oh my god, there's so many more. People keep sending them to me. Holy shit. So this is Roblox. For transparency, we are sharing more information about our decision to remove vigilantes from Roblox. They double down. They double down. Community note. Roblox has a known history of refusing to take action against child predators. Wow, that's bad. That's so bad, dude. Ugh. Oh, Lord. That is bad. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. Well, I'm locked in. This is going to be a generational battle. This is literally people versus the pedophiles. Let's win one this year, okay?
This idea, but it is like chumming the waters for sharks. The sharks in this case being pedophiles. Anyone who knows anything about Roblox and has a functioning frontal lobe should tell you what a recipe for disaster this is to turn a platform that mainly targets children into also having a dating site component to it. That he wants to be 17 plus, which is a weird number to choose for that, by the way. Yeah. But the CEO, Dave fucking Hakalugi Bazuki, really is fixated on trying to make this a reality of turning Roblox into a dating site in addition to its gaming.
Crazy!
But they can't even protect children from pedophiles now. Imagine when they try and implement this to it.
Hilarious. Roblox is actively claiming that I'm hurting their players. Roblox is claiming that I'm engaging in simulated child endangerment conversations.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay, so in case you're unaware, this is how you catch pedophiles. Okay, I've done this before. I've been on YouTube for a long time, so I did do a Discord pedophile catcher thing. It's actually scary as fuck. You make an account, you call yourself a kid on your account, you log on to a platform, let's say Roblox, and you wander around and you wait until someone just approaches you and starts talking to you and you tell them, no, I'm not interested, and then they tell you, but hey, I am interested. And they just talk to you and essentially fucking groom a kid, right? And you are talking to a pedophile. Like you are just talking to a pedophile. And it's absolutely freaky. And that's why I have so much respect for these pedophile catchers. Because I did do it. I've done it before. All right? I've done it. And it's scary how easy it is. Because there's a lot of pedophiles on the internet. Because you're anonymous and you don't show your face. And you just do that shit.
What? So one of the fundamental bases of predator catching is that you cannot talk sexually to predators. Predators are supposed to be the ones talking sexually to you.
If you're talking sexually to predators, then that's entrapment. Therefore it's useless. Like, you need them to initiate.
You talk sexually to predators like straight off the get-go, that's entrapment. That is literally what entrapment is. We almost always play a naive kid who doesn't know anything about this stuff, so they teach us about this stuff. If you watch these videos, you know how the chats are going, and they're not even on Roblox. Most of the chat logs are on Discord.
Yep, they always take you to Discord. They take you to another place.
And they're accusing me of getting people off of platform onto different social media sites.
Let's take a peek at this real quick. While Roblox acknowledges that your stated intentions may be to protect children, and while it recognizes the serious nature of online predatory behavior, your methods, including failing to immediately report suspicious activity to Roblox through proper channels, are actively interfering with Roblox's established safety protocols and critically are exposing Roblox's users to increased risk.
That is so bullshit. He's saying because he didn't immediately report the pedophile to the Roblox team that was going to do nothing about it, he is putting children at risk.
If that isn't the fattest load of barnacles you've ever tried to swallow, I don't know what is.
That is straight bullshit.
The big thing with everyone that is actively trying to keep the platform safer, like people like Schlep trying to catch predators, they report them immediately. That is the #1 thing they do. The problem is, and you can look this up there yourself, there are so many articles that detail how nonchalant Roblox is when it comes to these reports. The problem is, Roblox doesn't act on it. So as far as I know, in all of these predator catching groups, the first thing they do is report it through the proper channels on Roblox. Yep. But the issue is that report gets directly to the shitter at Roblox HQ for them to flush it. I don't know where it goes, but I guess it just goes somewhere to collect dust at Roblox. It falls into the goddamn back rooms. So they never actually act on any of the reports. So the proper channels are fucking useless. It's baffling. And in a lot of cases, Schlepp's about to give you an example, even when a predator is arrested, like a Roblox predator is arrested they don't even ban that account that is associated
Bro!
with it a lot of times.
There is no way. There's no way there is an account with an actual pedophile, and they know that this account is run by a pedophile there to get children, and they don't even ban the account after they know. How?
It's craziness. To say, like, he's not doing this the right way because he's not reporting it through Roblox is just incorrect, and also laughable for them to claim that by not doing that, he's putting users at more risk. How does that make any sense? How is him trying to catch these predators somehow putting children in harm's way? Like, more so than Roblox doing nothing except sitting on these reports forever, maybe using...
All right, if anyone from the Trump administration is watching this video, let me make this abundantly clear. You have the opportunity for absolute cinema. You get all of the illegal immigrants from like terrorist gangs. You take all the Roblox pedophiles. You put them in an arena, okay? And then you have them fight it out. We call it Alien versus Predator. Whoever wins doesn't get the penis guillotine treatment, all right? This is literally it. They will fight absolute cinema. And it's all funded by the viewers, all right? Put it on Amazon Prime. I am telling you, everyone will be watching that shit. Aliens versus Predators, illegal immigrants versus Roblox pedophiles. It would be absolute cinema.
Them as like scribbling paper at the office, like a coloring.
Personally, I would bet on the aliens. I just feel like they have the advantage of real life scenarios, and also they murder adults. All right, they kill adults, whereas the predators, they go after children. So I feel like they have a disadvantage physically on a one-on-one, but I'm willing to get on the poly market bets for that one. That's gonna be crazy.
Book, like how is what he's doing, actively trying at least to stop predators, putting users more at risk? The next barrage of mumbo jumbo from Roblox is equally baffling, saying that he's engaging in simulated child endangerment.
Huh?
Well, I guess kind of, because...
Yeah, but he's the child! He's simulated child endangerment is he's the child. He makes believe he's a kid, and then the predators approach him.
There are predators on your platform that are talking sexually to him and his group. That are pretending to be kids. And according to Schlepp, they're not initiating those inappropriate conversations. The predators
they do.
are just...
That's what you... Okay, so I'll tell you what I did personally. When I did this pedophile catching thing back... Because I kept seeing people doing it, and I always wondered if it was staged or not, right? Because they're catching, like, pedophiles by the handfuls. So I always wondered if it was staged. So I made an account, and I knew a fake Discord account, okay? And I went on a Discord dating server, okay? 18 plus Discord dating server, and I said I was 18 to get onto the Discord dating server, because you need to like click a message, and then I said in the public chat, I know I said I'm 18, but I'm actually 14. I got 100 DMs, 100 messages from adults saying it's okay that you're 14. It's better actually. It was within minutes. It was within minutes. Okay. It scarred me. Because yes, there are billions of these people. They're fucking everywhere. It's disgusting.
There. The call's coming from inside the house on Roblox. He is not going out of his way to create pedophiles to catch. They are there. So the conversations do happen because the predators are there having them. And you have to imagine that in most cases, they're not having them with a vigilante group trying to catch them. They're having them with real children that are in real danger from these pedophiles that are running rampant on the platform. Now, the next thing they talk about, moving them to a new platform? What the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy.
As Schlepp mentioned...
Dude, it's like, I cannot believe you're taking the pedophiles off of Roblox. You are removing our cherished player base. Pedophiles are one of the largest actual groups that we are actually targeting over here in the Roblox community. You see, if I could please direct you to my pie chart. All right, if I could direct you to my pie chart. This is incredibly important. See, this is the Roblox community. Now, this slice of the pie over here, this slice of the pie, right? This is children, right? That's children. That's the children slice of the pie. And you see this slice of the pie over here. All right, this slice of the pie. This is retard adults that are still playing Roblox for some reason. We don't ask questions. It's what they do. And these are the pedophiles. Okay, so you are literally targeting about a quarter of our actual player base. And we are not accepting this. Okay, I want to make this. These These are not factual statements over here that I'm saying. Okay, I want to make this clear. These are not factual numbers. I invented them. They are creative differences. Don't sue me, Roblox.
A lot of the conversations do end up off the Roblox service on things like Discord, and apparently that's an issue with Roblox too, that they've taken users from Roblox.
They're a core player base! They are a core player base! Oh my god, what are you doing? This was supposed to be a protected community!
And brought them to Discord. It's like...
What do you mean? You're targeting a 25% ratio of the fucking people. This is diabolical.
It's almost like they were upset that they lost a user there to somewhere else.
True.
Like, no, you're not allowed to... You're trying to poach our community.
Dude, you don't understand how this is. You see, Roblox and Discord, all right, are two separate platforms. All right, now, they both definitely appreciate the pedophile presence, in my opinion, okay? So, you have to understand, they're literally rival companies. Like, they are rival companies. Now, you have two companies. Both of them are places for pedophiles, all right? Every pedophile is welcome, all right? This is a joke, obviously. Don't sue me, Roblox. All right, so now the thing is, you are literally poaching our players and bringing them to a rival community. We want them hunting children on our website, goddammit, all right? We do not want them predating on children anywhere else, okay? We want them here. Oh my god.
We're gonna lose pedophiles if you keep catching them.
That's
and we
crazy.
need that to pump up our numbers. Are you kidding me? No, that's a big problem.
I guess that's worth a cease and desist and an IP ban of every single account that I own. That's just crazy. I can't even fathom that. They also say sharing or soliciting personally identifiable information. I have no idea what they're referring to this. I would love to know what they're talking about. Are they referring to the fact that I give the information of the predators that we find to the police? Like, the people we're talking to are predators.
Dude.
Another weird one here from the slimy suits at Roblox Corp. What do you mean personally identifiable information? It almost sounds like they care more about the privacy of the predators than the act of actually stopping them. It's like, whoa.
Dude, those predators are literally on Roblox all day. And here's the thing. I'll be honest. This is a conspiracy, so obviously don't take this with a grain of salt, of course. But you have to understand something. This is very important, okay? This is very important. The best way to lure children on Roblox is probably to have a sick account. So they are spending hundreds of dollars on Robux on their account. Pedophiles are some of the big spenders, all right? So you are literally targeting their whales. They are their most profitable fans, all right? And this is diabolical. This is diabolical. This is truly evil. This is horrifying. I'm losing my shit that this is real life.
You just shared some of our users' data without our permission. Are you kidding me? You're fucking doxing a pedophile on our platform? Nope. That is not permissible. We do not support that at all. Like, what the fuck? Like, it'd be entirely unnecessary if you would just do your job and give that personal information to the authorities so that way the predators could get arrested, but you're not doing it. So people like Schlepp have to. Like,
The most insulting thing is that they told me I'm not reporting people quick
You never heard of MMORPGs, mass multiplayer online role pedophile games?
enough, and I'm not reporting them through the right outlets. Tell me the right outlets. I have been trying to figure this out for like a year now. This here is Nepali Incel. This person actually made credible threats to the Las Vegas sphere in a Roblox game, and I saw this with my own two eyes. And the reason why it's a credible threat, it is because the FBI went ahead and arrested someone for making threats within that same game. I made a moderation ticket about it, and I even actually made a report to the FBI about this. Where is the cease and desist letter for him? Where's the IP ban for him? Are you gonna ban all of this dude's accounts?
Roblox uses the proper channels as like kind of this shield, but it's really a myth.
I cannot believe you wouldn't use the proper channels. Now the proper channels don't work, but I can't believe you wouldn't do it. This is crazy. Dude, this isn't like even vigilantism. Like, a lot of people are calling them Roblox vigilantes because they're going in themselves and they're actually, you know, finding fucking pedophiles and putting them in jail and shit. This isn't even vigilantism. Vigilantism would be beating them up in real life. This is literally just finding them. This is just investigating them and giving the information to the authorities. Oh my god, you Roblox, you fucking assholes.
It doesn't seem to actually exist because nobody knows the proper channels. They're doing all of like the reporting that they can to Roblox.
They're literally doing journalism. They're doing basic journalism and calling the cops. This isn't vigilantism.
Roblox through everything they think is the proper channels, But Roblox, I guess, isn't very clear with what they are because they keep saying, nope, still not using the right channels. Well, what the fuck are they? Nobody seems to know how to access the proper channels. It's like a fucking Call of Duty Zombies Easter egg. How do you get there? Why don't you explain it then? Why don't you make it more clear? Because as of now, everyone is reporting it through what they believe is the right channels, the ones that are readily available and accessible to people to report through, but those, I guess, aren't the right ones. So where the fuck are they and how can they access them? It's ridiculous. It is absolutely absurd. And then he makes a mention here.
Dude, we have to get this to have enough noise. All right, absolutely up those numbers. Leave a like, share the video, subscribe. People have to know about it. This is super important. Like, parents have to know and the government has to know. This is crazy.
Of how, like, this one guy who did get arrested for credible terrorist threats still has his account active on Roblox. And there are predators that have been arrested and are currently in jail that still have their accounts active on Roblox.
Insane.
Like, they do not act on this shit, but they will act immediately if they catch a whiff of somebody trying to take matters into their own hands to stop it themselves to make the platform safer. They're instantaneously right there at their door ready to slap them with some legal paperwork here. It's just craziness.
This is literally how it goes. We go to roblox.com/support, submit a moderation ticket, and then fill out the prompt with all the information regarding our arrest and give you guys the same Google Drive that we give to the cops. And in a lot of instances, Roblox won't even ban after we reach out to them regarding felony arrests. What I typically have to do is report cases to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, or go on the news to show gameplay of our decoys with the predators on Roblox. I've literally felt so lost at trying to get the attention of Roblox regarding these predators. I've created binders with all the chat logs, and I've sent it to their headquarters in San Mateo, California. This is the first time Roblox has ever directly reached me out. Instead of trying to say, hey, we want to work with you, or literally giving me a line to report these people, or simply saying, don't make these videos anymore, we're gonna ban you, Roblox just terminated every account I own and sent me this cease and desist.
I feel like
This is crazy. This is fucking insane. They're on the news arresting pedophiles that were caught on Roblox. They didn't just report this online. They mailed a binder to their headquarters. They mailed them a binder. This is like the ultimate fuck you moment. Like, dude, they recently did this. There was a really funny thing that happened in the news recently. I'm sorry, this is just really funny, so I have to share it. So this is what happened. The Daily Beast asked the White House for comment. The White House responded to the Daily Beast's request for comment with an image of a clown shoes along the text, "Your shoes, madam." This is literally the response that he got. This is literally his response. He mails a binder of pedo information to fucking Roblox HQ, and they respond with "your shoes, madam." Like, dude, this is diabolical. It really is.
I think it's pretty clear in this case, Schlepp has literally done everything he can to try and let Roblox be the one to get these predators off the platform, putting the ball in their
I mean, to be fair, do you really expect Roblox to turn on their own kind like this?
court, hoping that they will do the right thing and act on this information, at the very least investigate it, but they're not, which is
Wait, I'm sorry, I have to do this. But Trump just did something, honestly, really fucking funny. Trump, Gavin Newsom, 2028. This is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. This just happened today, but it's really important. It's really important. This is the funniest shit of all time. So Gavin Newsom posted this himself to the governor of California.
If he rigs this election, you will have a president who will be running for a third term. Mark my word. I wasn't exaggerating when I said that I received in the mail a Trump 2028 hat.
Trump mailed him a hat in 2028. That's the ultimate fuck you. I've never seen anything quite that diabolical. He mailed him a hat that says Trump 2028 and he thought it was a threat. Oh my god, dude. This is crazy. Holy shit.
why there are groups that are doing it themselves. That's the issue. He has literally exhausted every possible avenue and I guess still hasn't found the proper channel, even though he even sent like physical evidence to their actual brick and mortar location and still got nothing. Like, it's very clear that there is no real proper channels, but they really don't like people trying to stop the predator problem themselves. But Roblox also doesn't want to do it either. So, I mean, what options are left? Just let that continue, let that fester, let Roblox be a platform where children are just completely unsafe?
That's the question.
I don't think that's exactly a bright future.
What do you
This
do,
is a platform that does desperately need to be cleaned up. It is a huge problem there, and Roblox isn't doing it. Sure. Schlepp then tells a very personal experience he had on Roblox when he was a kid, and how he was also a victim of these type of evil
Holy
people.
shit.
And when his mother reached out to Roblox to report all of that and give the evidence about everything that had happened to her son, Roblox didn't act on it, and that individual still wasn't banned until years later. There is a
Holy
problem,
shit.
and Roblox isn't solving it, so the community is doing what they can to try and keep it safer. But Roblox is attacking the community that is actively trying to do that for them. I think it's bullshit. I think that is fucking baloney right there. And Roblox needs a real change in leadership in how they approach this shit. Maybe Dave Baszucki, instead of focusing on bringing dating to a children's game, should focus on trying to keep the children on that game safe. Maybe that should be the priority, I would think. But anyway, I wanted to talk about this a little bit. I'm wishing Schlepp the best. I'm hoping Roblox will reverse their decision here. Schlepp also works with Gideon in catching some of these predators.
Yeah, I know Gideon. He's cool. We've spoken a couple of times. So anyway, they doubled down. So Roblox decided to double down on vigilantism.
Well, they did it. Roblox decided to double down on their decision to ban and threaten legal action against someone that was trying to keep their platform safer for children, a responsibility Roblox doesn't seem to want to do themselves, at least not in an efficient way. So the quick and dirty of it, if you don't know the lore, I'll give you the nutshell breakdown here. I made a video on it a couple days ago, but earlier this week, a YouTuber named Schlepp just got permanently IP banned by Roblox HQ and threatened with legal action because he colored outside the lines here. He was a little naughty in the eyes of the Roblox corpo overlords, the fucking weasels in suits over there, those grease goblins.
Oh god,
apparently when
insane.
he was young, he was the victim of a bad actor on Roblox. And as he grew up, he wanted to do what he could to make the platform safer for children so they didn't have to experience what he did. And thus he started actively catching predators and has actually had a few of them even arrested. He is doing what he can to just try and make the platform safer. Roblox takes a huge issue with that. One of the big criticisms of Roblox that has existed for years is how poorly they handle predators on Roblox. They are very hands-off when it comes to safety. Basically, their philosophy boils down to the old Luigi method in Mario Party, where if you do nothing, maybe you'll win. But in this case, that is not happening. You see, their tactics here of basically just plugging their ears and closing their eyes and then wiping their ass with all the reports that flood in.
Yep,
it's led to a massive issue with Roblox where there has been a very common occurrence of predators preying on kids through their platform. You've probably seen tons and tons of headlines about pedophiles through Roblox by this point. It's very clear that they are not efficient when it comes to handling this. So, the community has begun policing themselves, and Schlepp was among those that were trying to do what they could to catch the predators and have them arrested, but it's not like they were going behind Roblox's back for it. Schlepp was actively providing Roblox all of the evidence, all of the reports, even sending a physical binder to the Roblox headquarters, and still they sat on their hands, put their thumb up their ass, and spun around on it or something. I guess when the package arrived there, they must have treated it like the Unabomber was trying to reach them or something. Like, Schlepp and all of these other predator catchers on Roblox are actively trying to go through the proper channels, so Roblox will be the ones to act on it, but
that is what everyone wants, okay? That is exactly what everyone wants. Everyone wants Roblox to do it. No one wants it to be in the hands of the community, okay? Dude, no one fucking wants the community to be the ones policing Roblox. Everyone wants Roblox to do it. In an ideal world, there would be no pedophiles on a children's website with millions of kids. 20% of American children are on Roblox. 20%! Okay, 20%. There are 111 million active users right now as we speak on Roblox. 111 million active users now, okay? For all you know, 1 million of those are pedophiles, and you will never know. You will absolutely never fucking know. It is the #1 breeding ground for pedos to find children and predate on them. Everyone wants Roblox to deal with that. Everyone wants it to be in Roblox's hands, but they're not doing anything. In fact, they're protecting them. So, with all due respect, fuck yourself. And this needs to get escalated to an actual federal investigation. This is a company that is a safe haven for pedophiles.
Haven't been, at least not enough clearly, because there's still a
Release the Roblox list!
huge problem on Roblox with this. So, Roblox shut him down and threatened legal action. That has led to a huge shitstorm for Roblox.
Good.
Rightfully so. This has
Good.
made headlines
Good.
across the
Dude,
globe.
this is Epstein X10. This is 10 times. This is way bigger than Epstein. Like, obviously, Epstein was dealing with all these rich people, right? So obviously, that's a whole other thing by the fact that it's actual rich and powerful people involved in like the Epstein shit. But this is insane. This should not be dealt with in a normal fashion.
Here. A wacky new development is apparently Roblox Corporation's chief safety officer, Matthew Kaufman, just sold over $800,000 worth of company stock shortly after the platform issued a cease and desist to Schlepp. Looking like
Interesting. Ooh, it's always a good sign when people sell their stock because that means they know that shit's dying. All right, that's how they know that shit is fucking dying. Huge W, huge fucking W. They're scared.
like a little panic over there at the HQ. That is seeming like there's some holes in the ship. You don't often see the chief safety officer cash out that much stock.
Bro jumped ship, baby.
In the wake of a huge debate about the safety of the platform that he is supposed to be.
It's like, hey, we're noticing you're protecting pedophiles. Immediately sells $800,000 of stocks. All right. I think that tells us all we needed to know. That means they're not doing anything about it. That tells us everything we needed to know. Hell yeah, dude. They're trying to protect the 25%. All right. They're trying to protect the 25. All right. I'll be real. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying their best.
Managing and operating efficiently. Sounds like he's a little worried that people are more alert to how poorly Roblox itself handles safety in general. Another thing that happened is a congressman is also now making a push for Roblox to do more to keep children safe on their platform.
I don't like the Rokahana guy at all, but huge W.
It's gotten so big Roblox couldn't ignore it any further, so they put out a statement clarifying and doubling down on their decision to fight back against the vigilante groups, which is mind-boggling, just straight up fucking flaffitating that they thought that this was somehow like a W, like a PR win here. We are fighting back against the vigilante groups. And then crickets when it comes to pedophiles. Why aren't you fighting the pedophiles? Why are you laser focused with the fucking crosshairs on the vigilantes that are fighting the pedophiles? Like, this is a wild hill to die on. We are sharing more information about why it was necessary to remove vigilantes from Roblox and the ways in which we review and act on reports of abuse on Roblox. While seemingly well-intentioned, the vigilantes we've banned have taken action that are both unacceptable and create an unsafe environment for users. I just need to stop right here and just take a pause. Schlepp and other vigilantes catching predators is not making the game more unsafe than it currently is by just having the...
I think Charlie didn't get too deep into the weeds of the corpo underworld, it seems. Look, I'll just tell you from personal experience, okay? There was a person that was calling themselves VShojo. VShojo is a massive talent agency, and they called themselves VShojo, and they essentially got private information from a lot of people on the internet and doxed them and swatted them, okay? They tried to get me as well. They came after me too. I figured out that it was a fake because I messaged the CEO of VShojo. He told me that it wasn't him, and he also told me that they knew about this for months. They knew that someone was using their name, swatting, doxing, and harassing people for months, and didn't do anything about it because they thought it would be bad for their PR. When I eventually made a video talking about it, and exposing that this was happening to literally bring awareness to this, because, you know, I was a victim of this group, VShojo canceled me. They stabbed me in the back. Every single one of their talent stabbed me in the back to silence me. And all of a sudden, the main drama was the fact that I was canceled. That was the drama. No one was even talking about the fact that they were covering up a doxer, swatter, serial fucking asshole, okay? That is what they were trying to cover up, okay? So, I want to make this clear. These corpos are protecting themselves first and foremost. Every time a pedophile hunter makes a video talking about how they caught a pedophile on Roblox, that is the ultimate bad PR for Roblox. So Roblox goes after them. They don't care about the predators. They don't care about the children. They care about the profit. And that is why they'll do this. Absolutely. So they will slander the vigilantes as the bad guys and say that, hey, look at us, big PR win, these vigilantes are getting taken down. The same way VShojo slandered me as the bad guy when I exposed a person that was using their name to dox and swat people.
Those predators running rampant with no one to stop them because you are not efficiently stopping them.
Yeah.
Like, this is a crazy stance to take.
It's insane.
Similar to actual predators, they often impersonate minors, actively approached other users, then tried to lead them to other platforms to have sexually explicit conversations, which is against our terms of use. Accurate, timely reporting from our community is important. Reporting through the appropriate channels, including our custom-designed reporting tools, immediately and with as much specific information as possible is the best way to help us remove bad actors from Roblox. These reporting tools are designed to capture key metadata and details that cannot be captured from an email or screenshot and enable faster, more efficient reviews and more thorough reporting to law enforcement when warranted. I'm going to take another break here real quick. When does that go live? Because that's definitely not live right now. Like, what do you mean? Like, that is the biggest problem. Everything you're saying right there is absolute gobbledygook. Like, that's just mumbo jumbo. You're just saying words that aren't real. That is the big problem. No matter how many times people are reporting these bad actors through your channels, there is no efficient, fast reviewing that leads to the person being, kicked off the platform. There's so many cases of predators who have literally been arrested that still actually have their Roblox accounts live. Like, what are you talking about? That is blatantly false. And that is the issue. You can say you have all these tools and that you take in all of these reviews, but there's nothing that really shows that. There's no, it doesn't seem like if that is the case, it's made any difference. Maybe you need to overhaul that. Or maybe you need to beef it up or something. Maybe you should work with the vigilante groups instead of vilifying them because they're doing a better job at getting the predators captured and taken off the platform than your systems.
Bro, dog, homie, you know why. You literally know why. The quiet part is being said out loud. Because they don't care. Because they so do not care. They don't give a flying fuck about kids that are getting predated upon on Roblox. They don't care at all. It matters nothing to them. It doesn't matter to them at all. Maybe you should help them instead. No! What do you mean help them? They're not even working on the same wavelengths here.
I don't know why you view the vigilantes as enemies. Again, I can understand in general why vigilantes could be a bad thing, like on a broad scale. But when the company isn't doing things,
okay, all right. Everyone is taking Roblox's narrative, and it is absolutely unacceptable. We are putting our foot down here, gamers. Stop calling them vigilantes. They're not vigilantes. They're absolutely not. They are victims. Okay, they are victims of predators that are talking to them because they think they're children. They are victims of predators on Roblox. Then they just report that to the police. They are not vigilantes. Vigilantes implies that they're tracking them down, they're meeting up with them in person, they're beating the shit out of them. That is not happening. They are not vigilantes, they are victims. Stop. Literally, you're using Roblox's framing here. Okay? And it is giving them more clout because vigilantism ultimately, obviously, depending on the individual, but it could be a bad thing, right? Vigilantism could be a bad thing if the vigilante has twisted morals, okay? Stop calling them vigilantes. They're victims and they're heroes. And they're whistleblowers. They're not vigilantes.
To ensure the safety of the users, well, vigilantes are super necessary to step in to do it for them, to keep the platform safe, because you are just not doing your job. It makes no sense to me that they would be so combative with someone like Schlepp, where they'd cease and desist, ban him, and then threaten legal action. You could work with him. Why don't you guide him through the proper channels? He is doing a good service by getting these predators arrested. It is something you are not doing enough of. We realize that no platform is perfect, but we prioritize trust and safety because it's core to what we do as a company. It doesn't really seem like you prioritize it, by the way. It seems like Yo is prioritizing trying to turn it into a fucking dating site for 17+, which, again, by the way, is a really weird age where he's trying to pitch a 17-plus dating service to accompany Roblox, so it'd be half gaming and half dating. It seems like that's the focus, because Dave fucking Bazooki here, the CEO of Roblox, can't stop yapping about it. It doesn't seem like the priority is trust and safety. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, obviously.
This is an area where we invest heavily and are always innovating. Helping keep our users safe is a critical part of our vision of connecting 1 billion people with optimism and civility, and is a strategic imperative for our creator community. And then just a bunch of blabbering here, all of which it doesn't seem to be true. Again, I understand they can't wipe them all out instantly, but it's clear that reports are falling on deaf ears. Like, there are predators, real predators, with irrefutable evidence that Roblox is not acting on. So there is a problem here, and it doesn't seem like they're doing enough. Then they did
this again. By the way, they did this 6 years ago with Ruben Sim, all right? He's a different guy that exposed known pedophile accounts on Roblox, and Roblox silenced him. They sued him for $6 million or something, all right? Like, oh my god, dude. It's the playbook. It's the pedo corpo playbook. All right, silence the critics, protect the pedophiles, and make money.
Go on to talk about, like, just how many messages and how many users are on Roblox. Again, I understand there's millions and millions and a lot to go through, a lot to comb through, which is why, again, I don't understand why they wouldn't be extending an olive branch to the vigilante groups who are clearly doing a good job at catching real predators that are on their platform. Roblox is missing them in a lot of cases. I don't know why they would.
Roblox needs to disable the chat function. There needs to be no way to socially contact other people through Roblox. Like, that's ultimately what they need to do. And they don't want to do it because obviously that's part of the appeal, right? Obviously kids like it because they don't know any better, and pedophiles like it. And I mean, listen, they got to pander to their pedophile audience, right? Those guys love it too. They need to disable I know you can disable the chat feature. Roblox needs to disable the chat feature. They need to do it on their side. That is the only way to protect these kids. And they're not willing to do it because obviously it hurts their bottom line.
Wouldn't want to work with them. Again, as they mentioned here, they've got, fucking billions of messages that get across, billions of reports that swipe across their desk every day. Why wouldn't you work with the community that is actively trying to help you and help keep the platform safe? So now they talk about why they've decided to remove vigilantes. We have been monitoring vigilante activity on Roblox for some time. These groups began by reporting safety concerns, commenting
They're not vigilantes. We have to stop calling them that. Calling them vigilantes plays into Roblox's hands. It's a cool word, all right? It's a cool word, right, to throw around, right? Batman's a vigilante. He's cool, right? But we have to stop referring to them as vigilantes because vigilantism is technically not, like, accepted if you're breaking the law, right? Like, you can't be a vigilante and beat up pedophiles because that's illegal, right? They need to be convicted first. That's why we have rules and laws. Calling them vigilantes plays into Roblox's hands. And I think we have to stop calling them that. They're not vigilantes, okay? They're whistleblowers. They're victims. They're heroes. They're concerned citizens, right? They're investigators, all right? All of these things are fine. We have to stop calling them vigilantes.
News about Roblox and challenging us to do better. We appreciate this feedback and use these reports to improve our safety systems. More recently, vigilante activity evolved. Instead of just reporting on safety issues, vigilantes started impersonating children and actively sought to connect with adult users. Those conversations mimicked inappropriate behavior and actively encouraged other users to connect on other social media and messaging platforms, thus bypassing Roblox's own safety systems.
Who is not being protected, right? You have to realize how insane this is. It's bypassing Roblox's safety system when the pedophiles are no longer protected. If the pedophiles leave the Roblox platform, the pedophiles might get caught. So we gotta protect those, all right? The poor pedophiles are literally getting exposed.
These were not one-off situations, and we saw the behavior accelerating across many accounts.
Like, the only reason why you would actually be against this is if you support the pedophiles. Like, you want to protect your company, obviously, and stuff, and make money, and also support the pedophiles. All right, this fucking pedo cabal that's in charge of the world, that shit's crazy.
This actively created an unsafe environment and normalized behavior that is both unacceptable on Roblox and is against our terms of use. Our policies prohibit directing other users off Roblox to another platform through chat and having/simulating sexually explicit conversations.
They're out there like, oh my god, the pedophiles are losing the Roblox protection safety net.
These are serious policy violations that risk removal from the platform. Just reread your statement here, Roblox. you recognize that these groups were reporting all of this to you. And then you're confused on why they started doing more than just reporting. Could it possibly be because all of the reports they were sending your way for so long weren't leading to the predators getting kicked off the platform or anything?
Weird.
Could that possibly be the reason? Could you follow that trail of breadcrumbs of logic? Like, I don't know how they can be so delusional to not recognize the reason why it evolved beyond just reporting, and then they...
Of course they do. They know. Okay, everyone's like calling Roblox stupid for not realizing and stuff like that. They're not. They're not. They're so much worse than stupid. They're evil. Evil is so much worse than stupid. 100%. Stop calling them stupid. Roblox doesn't realize. I can't believe Roblox is so foolish that they don't realize that they did report them. Of course they realize they report them. They don't care. They're in on it. They're in on the game, bro. Oh my God.
Started using like decoys to try and get more evidence is because
like this is like, you know how you read about like how in the Bible like there would be these ancient like people that they would sacrifice children as child sacrifices to the Moloch in order to increase their wealth and riches and shit. Roblox is a modern day Moloch pagan cult religion. Okay, that's basically what it is. They are sacrificing children to demons for profit. Okay, what are we doing? Right, allegedly, in my opinion. This is obviously a metaphor, not literally, okay? Don't sue me, Roblox. It's so much worse than stupid. They're evil.
You weren't acting on the reports. Thus, they gathered more evidence on these bad actors and turned it over to authorities who did act on it. The evidence was sufficient for the police to issue arrests and get the predators. But it wasn't enough for you guys to ban them or do anything like the bare minimum to protect children from these bad actors, these evil people. Like, I don't know why they're confused. They're making it sound like it's some kind of epidemic that spiraled out of control and Roblox was just doing everything by the book perfectly, when that's just not the case. The reason why it evolved so much is because you weren't doing enough. So the community started taking it upon themselves to try and act and do better and ensure the platform was a little safer for whatever they could do. They then have this section on the importance of accurate reporting, going over like they needs to act in accordance with their policies and all of that, and then due to privacy considerations, we cannot inform users whether reports have led to
What if you expose the pedophile? Huh? Do you realize how bad it would be for the pedophile's reputation if you expose them? This is so sad.
But the thing about that claim is, to me, it seems like they're trying to hide behind their numbers. Like, we get so many reports and we just can't inform you if, like, your report led to that person getting banned, but just trust us, it probably did. Like, we're actually, like, we're doing such a good job at getting them all banned. But the thing is, people aren't that fucking stupid. When you have found a bad actor, if you have found a predator and you're reporting that person, a lot of these people are following those accounts to ensure that they get banned because they are a danger to the community. And in a lot of cases, they're not getting banned. Like, they know that there hasn't been consequences. Whether or not Roblox is telling them, people can see for themselves when the accounts aren't banned. They then talk about how they actually go above and beyond.
Roblox out there be like, do not believe your seeing eyes and your hearing ears. We are, in fact, protecting the children. Right. Sure. Thanks, bro. Thanks, dude.
And they work with law enforcement, following official legal guidelines around when it's appropriate to collaborate with them and provide information to help track bad actors across platforms to help keep users safe even beyond Roblox. In 2024, they submitted 24,522 reports to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. They then say that on multiple occasions they found vigilante groups holding the reports to Roblox until after they had coordinated real-life meetups and built their own social media posts, and then explain why that's a bad
thing. So, to be honest, I don't even think that's a bad thing. First of all, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I think that these vigilantes are reporting it to Roblox, and I think they're just literally covering their own ass here. But also, they don't do anything with these reports. They don't do anything. Nothing happens.
Thing about how waiting to report to Roblox or the relevant authorities means alleged bad actors could potentially remain on the platform longer, leaving the community open to additional risks of harm. And they close out this section by saying that they recognize the community's frustration with how they handle violative behavior outside of Roblox, but they can't always act on all of it because a lot of it's screenshots and other messaging applications that need to be independently confirmed, because without verification it would open up significant abuse and misuse and all of that, so they have to do their due diligence. Overall, this is them saying that they actually take the reports very seriously and that they...
It's lying, okay? They're like, actually, we are lying. Actually, we are not taking this seriously. Do not trust a word that comes out of their mouth. They are liars. They are trying to frame a narrative to suit them best. Not a word should be even believed remotely. In fact, it's insulting. It is insulting to every fucking victim of a pedophile that was groomed or harassed or raped on Roblox. It is a laugh and slap in the face of every single parent who lost a child and of every single child who is traumatized for life over this shit. It is insulting and humiliating, and it should be played back to them in court after actual victims come forward. All right, I want to see in a court case victims come forward and talk about their experiences that happened through Roblox, how despite endless amounts of times that these people were reported to Roblox, nothing happened, and after reports they went ahead and still victimized more children. I want them to play back this quote-unquote apology from Roblox, talking about how they actually are taking it seriously and are clamping down on predators, and then send them to the Penis Guillotine Center for rehabilitation. They rehabilitate people without their penises after the penis guillotine gets to them.
Actually do a lot to try and keep Roblox safe, even beyond Roblox. They then also claim that some of the vigilante...
Now, I'm noticing a lot of people in my chat are asking me this question that I seem like I'm contradicting myself by sometimes I say wood chipper, sometimes I say penis guillotine. Oh, it's very simple, actually. You see, the penis guillotine is for pedophiles that have not actually raped children. But they are pedophiles, they tried to rape children or whatever, a penis guillotine. If they actually did rape children, wood chipper. All right, I want to make this very clear. All right, this is my my moral delineation in the sand. All right, so the penis guillotine, that's for any pedophile. All right, the wood chipper, that's only if they actually committed the act. I just want to make this clear, all right, because I'm seeing confusion on the Nux moral code, so I just want to make it very clear.
Groups are like making social media posts about all of these bad actors before even reporting to Roblox. Of course, I don't know if that's all true or not. Very well could be. But the point still stands. There are a lot of bad actors on Roblox, even with all of the reports they act on and the ones that they report to the proper authorities. There is still a huge infestation of these evil people. And the vigilante groups, the ones that Roblox is fighting tooth and nail against, whether they like it or not, they are making a difference in making the platform safer. Roblox...
They are, not just because of the pedophiles that they actually get arrested, but because other pedophiles are going to be scared. Other pedophiles are going to be scared that what if they're actually talking to a vigilante and they're not actually talking to a kid? And it might scare them enough to think that it's not safe to keep, being predators and predating on children in Roblox. It's a massive W. It's an absolute fucking W. Every single time this gets publicized, it's good because not only is this pedophile arrested, but it might disincentivize other pedophiles from going ahead and trying to rape children. It's a massive W every single time, and it needs to be on blast every single time. That's why I'm so happy that this happens. This is crazy.
Can, submit all of these reports and do as much as they can, but as they showcase, they get so many, and they can't go through all of them.
To be clear, it's insane how many of these pedophiles there are. You think it's 1 or 2 or 3 or 4? It's not. It's thousands, okay? This is you don't understand. You don't understand. This is a gigantic playground with 100 million children, and the pedophiles could walk in with 0 repercussions, okay? That is what we're looking at. It's just online. So for whatever reason, the government, turns a blind eye. Either that or who knows? Maybe the government doesn't actually care about pedophiles or something.
They can't thoroughly investigate every single one. They can't analyze every single screenshot from every off-platform message. They know that. They do even hint at that. But these vigilante groups, in a lot of cases, do go the extra mile for a lot of these individuals, and it leads to them
getting arrested
True. And away from children. It takes the predator away from victims. It makes the platform safer. It's not something Roblox should be battling against so vehemently. I really just don't understand why they don't try and work more collaboratively with people like Schlepp or Gideon, who are actively getting these predators arrested. That's the big problem. Roblox isn't doing enough to keep children safe, and instead of trying to find more ways of keeping predators away from children, instead they're trying to legally strong-arm vigilantes into silence and just leaving it all alone.
Yeah.
It's
because obviously it's bad PR for them. Every vigilante is basically broadcasting that there are pedophiles on their platform. They are the ultimate terrible PR. That's why they go for them. All right, it's not about protecting kids. It's not about following guidelines. It's not about any of this. It's all fake. It's all a facade. Everyone's talking about these surface level issues. That's literally none of it. They want to make money, and these people give their platform a bad name. And they would prefer a good reputation than over children that are actually getting raped.
Roblox handle it. Put their trust in Roblox, a platform that has repeatedly let down so many people when it comes to getting these bad actors taken off the platform and away from victims. It is a problem that Roblox has done nothing to help with this statement here. This doubling down about this being like some kind of righteous fight against vigilantes is just so off the mark, it's crazy.
Yeah, which is why we have to not even give it the, we can't even give it the air by calling it vigilantes. That's why we can't call them vigilantes.
They then spend a paragraph giving you a tutorial on how to report users, which is just completely useless. It's like giving you a tutorial on how to get ice cream at McDonald's. The fucking machines are broken. It's useless. Like, you can report people till the cows come home. It's not working.
You can
that issue.
And
talk about the Flagger program, where close and trusted partners can report serious criminal activity such as terrorism, violent extremism, or child exploitation directly to Roblox. And the idea is that the trusted flaggers are someone that Roblox puts a lot of weight on with their reports. But the trusted flagger program,
I think every one of these messages needs to be logged. But the issue is they leave the platform, you know? Every one of these messages needs to be logged. The FBI can comb through these messages. Every single time they find somebody, they get them and they fucking jail them. Like, dude, there is something we could do about this if we took it seriously enough. And even if they leave the platform, you know how they leave the platform? By sending friend requests. Okay, that's how they leave the platform. And you send a friend request on Discord, you say what name, the name of your account is that's sending it on Discord. Well, the FBI could get those Discord logs. Now, again, I am a big fan of privacy, but when it comes to actual child predators, fuck them completely.
And while it sounds good in theory, is actually highly neglected. And from what I've read from a bunch of people with this program in particular, it doesn't do anything more than just a normal report. It doesn't seem like they actually take into consideration the trusted flag more than the normal report. Crazy. Overall, I found this response from Roblox to be horrible. The doubling down was just a terrible call here. And it almost reads like Roblox is more upset that people are aware of the predator problem.
Thank you! It's what I've been saying since day one. What they are trying to do is silence the people that are bringing attention to a predator problem on the platform. 100%. That's literally what it's all about.
As opposed to the predator problem existing in the first place. True. It seems like Roblox would rather people just be completely ignorant to it, just silence on it while it's still being in the background. Like, it doesn't seem like they care so much that the predators exist. They just care that people are talking about the predators.
Next, are you a fan of transgender care? Well, it depends. Obviously, if we're cutting penises off pedophiles, I'm actually very pro-trans in that regard. What do you mean?
Existing now. Like their priorities are just so out of whack. Threatening legal action against someone who was victimized on your game and is just trying to do what they can to make it better, and just a blanket removing all vigilantes type approach to things here is just nonsensical, because the community is in a position where it needs those vigilante groups because Roblox hasn't done enough to protect them. It's crazy to me. Anyway, I just wanted to give you the follow-up to all this. That's really about it. So, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, this is what Donald Trump had to say, all right?
That's why they want men playing in women's sports. That's why they want transgender for everybody. Everybody transgender.
That's me when I'm talking about pedophiles. Everybody transgender. Me when I'm talking about pedophiles.
For everybody transgender.
Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Share this video, leave a like, subscribe, up those numbers. Everyone needs to know about this, because every parent has kids on Roblox, and every kid is on Roblox. So fucking hell, show this to everybody. See you in the next one, gamers, and stay weird, fam. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.